Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive deep into the smartest way to explore the absolutely incredible country of Oman without, completely emptying your wallet.
So let's be real, you're dreaming about Oman. You're picturing those stunning Hajar Mountains, the crystal clear turquoise waters of the Arabian Sea, maybe getting a little lost in the ancient winding streets of Muscat. It's the kind of place that just screams adventure.
But then, and there's always a but, right? The reality check hits. You start looking at places to stay, and you quickly realize that one of the biggest hurdles, especially if you're a backpacker, a student, or a digital nomad, is the pretty high cost of just a place to sleep. And just look at these numbers. It's staggering, really. A standard hotel in Oman can easily set you back over $260 a night. But a bed in a hostel? You can find one for as low as $13. Now, this isn't just about being cheap. It's about being smart. It's about taking that money and putting it towards what really matters, actually experiencing Oman. And that brings us right to the heart of this whole explainer, the hostel. Seriously, it's so much more than just a cheap bed. It's a completely different way to travel, and in a place like Oman, it is an absolute game changer. So, for anyone who's new to this, what even is a hostel? Well, think of it as an affordable home base that's all about social interaction and authentic experiences. So instead of the quiet privacy you'd get in a hotel, you get awesome community spaces, shared rooms, and honestly, the best part, a chance to meet amazing people from all over the world. Let's break it down, head to head. I mean, on price, it's a no-brainer. Hostels are way more economical. But look at the vibe, active and social versus formal and quiet. And the amenities. A shared kitchen is pretty much standard in any hostel. That's a huge money saver and a great place to hang out. But you'll almost never find that in a hotel. So you might be thinking, okay, great, but why a hostel in Oman specifically? Well, yeah, the cost savings are huge, but it's also your direct line to local knowledge. The host can give you tips you will never find in a guidebook. You'll meet other travelers to maybe go on an adventure with. You get way more flexibility for longer trips, and a lot of them have solid Wi-Fi, which is perfect for all you digital nomads out there. All right, so you're sold on the why, but now for the really fun part, the what. What kind of hostels are we even talking about? Because in Oman, the scene is fascinatingly split into two very different styles. And this is where it gets super interesting, because Oman isn't just your standard hostel scene. It's basically split in two. You've got these traditional Iranian hostels, which are often run by the local Iranian community, but open to everyone, of course. And then you have the more modern, international style hostels that you might already be familiar with. Okay, first up, let's talk about the Iranian style. This quote from a review, it just says it all. You hear that? I felt at home. That's the whole vibe right there. It's about this incredibly warm, safe, family-like environment. And oh yeah, often with amazing home-cooked food. It's truly a home away from home. And it's not one size fits all either. You've got places like Majgan Hostel, which is that perfect family hub. Then you have something like Al Borz Hostel, which is just a fantastic, super affordable base for backpackers and students. And get this, Oman Farsi Hostel is like a full-on service hub, offering things like airport transfers and even translators for people who are new to the region. How cool is that? Okay, now let's do a complete 180 and look at the international style hostels. This review sums up their vibe perfectly. It's all about that global connection, that harmony between nationalities. It's a space designed for travelers from everywhere to meet, connect, and share their stories. And just like with the Iranian style, you've got options here too, depending on what you're looking for. You've got Heritage Hostel in Muscat, which is that classic social hub, perfect for anyone who wants to meet people. Then there's Sukoon Hostel, which is more of a quiet retreat, totally ideal for digital nomads who need to get some work done. And if you head down south to Salalah, you can find places like Salalah Beach Villas for that perfect laid-back beach vibe. Okay, you've seen the menu. You know what's out there. So how in the world do you pick the perfect one for you? Let's get into the strategy. Your personal playbook for booking the perfect stay. First things first, where are you actually going to be? Muscat is that big, bustling city hub, great for exploring urban life, but yeah, it's a little pricier. Salalah, down in the south, is all about nature, beaches, and a quieter vibe. It's usually cheaper, except during its incredible monsoon season, the Kharif, when the whole desert landscape magically turns green. Okay, next up, timing. This is so important. From October to March, the weather is absolute perfection, but that's peak season, so you've got to book a couple weeks in advance. April and May, That's the sweet spot. Good prices, fewer people. And if you're hitting Salalah between June and September for that amazing Kharif season, just know it can get pretty busy with visitors.
All right, here it is. Your simple 4-step playbook to nail this. Number 1, define your trip. Are you there to work, chill, or climb a mountain? 2, set your budget. Know what you can spend each day. 3, and this one is so crucial, read the recent reviews. They'll give you the real story on things like cleanliness and the social vibe. And finally, number 4, check the location. Is it easy to get around from there? This can save you so much time and money.
So, let's pull all these threads together. By now, I hope you can see that the hostel scene in Oman isn't just an option, it's a rich, varied, and super accessible way to experience the country. Because if you take away one thing from all this, let it be this. Choosing a hostel in Oman is not a compromise. It's an upgrade. You're not just saving money, you're buying a ticket to a richer, more connected, and way more authentic travel experience. It's the difference between just seeing a country and actually living it. So whether you end up choosing that warm family vibe of an Iranian hostel in Muscat or the chill beach vibe of an international spot in Salalah, your adventure is right there, waiting for you. The only question left is, where is your story in Oman going to begin?